Hello and welcome to another update video on XRP. So we are currently tracking here a move to the upside here, a move to the upside labeled waves 1 to 5 in an impulse which started after the larger degree fourth wave bottomed in April. I'm not going to talk too much about the daily chart. We did that extensively over the last few days. There's even a beginner video in which I explain all the structures in detail from a few days ago. You find that in the beginner playlist on this channel. So yeah, overall, what I just wanted to highlight here is that the market isn't showing any sign of strength. It's just consolidating above the breakout line. So we had a breakout above the January high very recently. And it's looking a little boring maybe to some, but that could indicate some strength, yeah. And it is likely some kind of an internal fourth wave, so a weak sideways consolidation. At least that's how it looks at the moment. Few things to mention. At the moment, we're holding above $3.40. I mean, that is very constructive, not technically needed to keep the uptrend intact, but it's obviously helpful. Now, if we break below it and break below the red line at $2.65, the upside impulse is formally invalidated. Okay, that would invalidate an impulse. And then the structure will become super messy and unclear. Maybe we could then deal with a diagonal structure or something, but it'll be invalidated. So those are the two key levels in terms of support. Here on the daily chart, there are, of course, some additional Fibonacci support levels that we can watch on the smaller time frame. So that's quite helpful to understand that and to understand where those are. So we're going to take a look at those in a few minutes as well. In terms of upside, yep, the next levels, $3.84, $4.33, $4.72, they are the next upside levels to watch. The next ideal upside targets that as long as as long as we're holding the relevant levels I just mentioned, we should get possible. I mean, my view is this third wave should get to 433 to 472 based on what I see in the charts. Upside extension is always possible, but that would sort of be a milestone area to reach. And then a fourth wave pullback maybe could hold above 430, and then that final fifth wave can take us to $5 and beyond. I'd say we'll take a look at the shorter time frame right now. Here on the shorter time frame, hold on, you can basically see that the price started that larger degree third wave in June, and we moved up in an overall upside impulse here with several 1-2 setups down here. There could even be another 1-2 setup hidden there, which I haven't labeled, so it might even be that we get even further upside extensions, but that would not really have any impact on the it wouldn't have any impact on the relevant support levels I'm showing. So yeah, I'm not going to inflate the structure here. So from that point of view, the idea is we are going higher as long as we're holding relevant Fibonacci support, and the relevant support levels are, and this is really the main support area here between $2.75 and $3.20. That's the main support region to watch. This is critical, yeah, because the $2.75 level is the 50% retracement of the last rally. As long as we're holding above it, the upside impulse is a plausible scenario. I mentioned that 265 is the invalidation point. That's true. Slightly lower than key support. There's a difference between support and invalidation, of course. And then we have even an upper support area just with some additional levels to watch. The difference is that the main support area keeps the main trend intact to the upside, the main uptrend in an impulse, whereas that upper micro support area really keeps the direct uptrend intact, which started on the 15th of July, like a week ago, yeah? So this is relevant because the direct uptrend could extend higher. Only below $3.20, it becomes clear that we are in a larger degree fourth wave and that we completed this direct uptrend that started on the 15th of July. There's even some additional strength possible as long as we're holding above $3.20. You see, it's just consolidating. This might even turn into some kind of a triangle pattern. And I already mentioned what the next upside targets are, $3.80 and then $4.30. So yeah, overall, no sign of weakness. We're even holding above the breakout point. Not much more to say, really. I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. As a member, you can find a, by the way, if you're interested in the membership, you can find a video on our channel page, yeah, that explains everything in 1 to 2 minutes. As a member, you get access to member-only videos. Yesterday, I covered Gala, Polygon, for example. You also get access to our weekly member live stream every Sunday, 5 p.m. UTC. Then you get, if you're a gold member, you get even access to our Discord server for lots of additional content, an Elliott Wave course. You get access to community. You get access to Tradingview live charts, more than 100 live charts for altcoins. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. Maybe we'll see each other there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.